What is up, guys? Prodigy here, and the 1.1.2 update is finally out, and there is a lot of changes, a lot of fixes, and I went ahead and went over it and highlighted all the stuff that I thought was important. I would really appreciate if you guys can take 2 seconds out of your time and drop a like for this video, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. But like always, guys, if you guys want to see the whole entire post, you guys want to see the whole entire page, I'll be sure to leave a link in the description so you guys can check it out for yourself. Alrighty, so starting off from the top, the first thing they mention, they talk about the vault capacity, and now you can have 24 armor pieces, you can have 36 weapons at once in your vault, and 24 general slots for like materials and all that other stuff. To enable this stuff on previous gen consoles, they had to disable the comparison in the vault for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Normally you'll be able to click that right trigger or the R2 button to compare weapons that you're wielding with weapons that are in the vault. Now you will not be able to do that. And they also went ahead and added a colorblind support. Next thing that I like that they added is right here, the audio controls are now available in the settings menu. You can go ahead and turn up the volume, turn down the volume, you can turn on the music and turn it off. You already know me, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that baby off. Even though the music is not bad, it's just, you know, when I'm streaming I always have my own music on and it just doesn't sound right. They also added an item lock setting for your weapon. So for example, if you have an exotic, you have a legendary, you have a weapon that you don't want to delete by mistake, you'll be able to click either your left stick or your right stick. I'm not exactly sure which button it is right now, but you'll be able to lock this item so you won't be able to dismantle it instantly without unlocking it. So if you want to keep an item and you don't want to dismantle it by mistake, make sure you lock it, because I've deleted some stuff that I didn't want to before. I don't know why they did this, but the purple ball at the tower has been reborn. I don't know what they exactly did to it, but it looks better. It has object velocity, it has an energy core, and it all depends on the time of day. So depending if it's daytime, nighttime, late time, whatever it is, it's gonna change. So that's pretty crazy. I haven't seen it yet. I want to go check it out. Jumping in to the weapons. So the first thing that they fixed is a bug that caused players to lose ammo when switching weapons while dead. This even happens to me while switching weapons, period. I don't know why this happens. I don't know if they fixed that, but normally when I'm alive and I want to switch from one rocket to the other or from one special weapon to another, I would normally lose ammo. I don't know if this also fixed this, because this mentions right here that is while you're dead. I don't know. Next thing they have is the white nail perk. If you guys did not know, the white nail perk is the one on the black hammer, where as long as you can hit 3 crit shots in a row, it will reload your magazine for you instantly and give you 3 extra shots for free. So this will no longer work on immune targets. Normally this would work on the spider, like sometimes when he's on the ground and he's immune, you can still shoot his legs and activate the white nail perk, and it'll just reload your weapon. Even though you're not doing any damage, you'll say immune, but it'll still count as if you're hitting a crit shot. So that's not happening anymore. That sucks. Now you'll be able to wear your helmets if you want in social places. There'll be a settings in the menu, I believe it is, that if you want to wear your helmet in the tower, you can. If you don't want to wear your helmet at the tower, you can as well. I think you have that option. They fixed a bug. I did not know about this bug, but I thought it was pretty funny. They fixed a bug where major thralls had 2 jaws and 2 left arms or hands. I was like, what? I don't know. I never heard about that one. Fixed a bug where players equipped items did not receive experience for completing a mission. This used to happen so much during daily missions and other missions that would give you rewards. Your weapons wouldn't get anything, but your gear would. So I guess now this is fixed. Going on to the strikes, ladies and gentlemen, the strikes. That Valis, that bullet sponge guy, the big fat ass with the small head, has been reduced his health by 33%. Not only that, they also reduced the number of majors that spawn during the fight. So that fight should be much easier now. This is for Dust Palace. I don't know nothing about that strike. It's the exclusive strike, but there are some of the stuff that they fixed for if you guys are interested in that. Moving on to the raids. So starting off with Vault of Glass, the splash damage. When you're holding the relic and you create that bubble and your teammates are inside, normally the splash damage from Atheon would go inside. That is fixed. The melee from the shield or the relic again will now land on Minotaurs more consistently. Normally you're spamming, you know, that right trigger, that right bumper, and it's not hitting them, even though it's doing the animation of you hitting him, but it normally wouldn't hit him. That is also fixed. Improved an issue with walking through the teleport. Oh my god, that was annoying when you go through the teleport and it doesn't teleport you and it teleports your friends, and you don't know where you're at and you're all confused. So that's fixed as well. Moving on to Crota. This is awesome. They finally fixed the animation. Crota will now wait until fully standing before the sword attack. Normally he skips his animation. He'll go from crouching down on his knees to instantly just slamming that sword on you. Now he's gonna have to wait to get up, that bastard, and that's a good thing. So that's gonna make sword bearing a little bit easier. And they also fixed the bug where the sword will disappear as soon as you killed the sword bearer. That is also not happening anymore. And another thing they added, that I don't know if this is, they extended the time, but now it says the sword will now last for a full 30 seconds after being picked up. So the timer will start as soon as you pick it up, and you have full 30 seconds to do whatever you want. I don't know if they increased it, they decreased it, because I never really knew the timer on it. Some PvP changes. Fixed a bug that prevented players from receiving points for neutralizing a control zone. That always happened to me. Normally I believe you get 75 for capturing, but you wouldn't get any points for neutralizing. Like, that doesn't make sense. You'll be the only one standing there. The control takes forever to like neutralize, and then you don't get any points for it. Then you get killed and it was all for nothing. So now you're gonna get points for neutralizing. They did some stuff with the ammunition. Guardians no longer drop special ammo on death. So normally if a enemy player that you kill has special ammo, you kill them, they'll drop it. Not no more. And they also lowered the amount of special ammo picked up from crates from 50% all the way down to 25%, which is it's all right. It's 50%, I guess, reduced. What else? The Titans. For my Titans, I'm a Titan, so I had to put this out there. The Ward of Dawn now has an audio indicator when it's about to run out. So when it's low energy, when it's about to disappear, it's gonna do a weird sound now. I don't know. I haven't heard it yet. I can't wait to check it out. And there's also a sound for people that walk into your bubble and that they go blind. I believe this is in PvP when an enemy player goes into your bubble. For them, there's going to be also an audio indicator. Other than the fact that they're blind, they're also going to give them a sound that they're blind. But that is really it, guys. Like I said, if you guys want to see the full entire post, I'll leave a link in the description. I hope this informed you guys a bit. Hopefully this helped you out. Really appreciate it if you guys can please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.